I asked a new freelancer what was the biggest and most burning question she had on her mind, and it was, what do prospective clients look for, and how can I show that I have those skills? I'm Joanne Burek from WordBeats, and I help freelancers market their services in a way that feels comfortable and natural to them. Well, if a prospect has reached out to you, congratulations. I know how exciting that is and also how nerve-wracking, at least it was for me the first several times. It's your first two-way communication with this new person, and you'd like to start off on the right foot, and you'd also like to close a sale. Well, that's what you want, but what does the prospect want? Well, the prospect is looking for 4 things, and 3 of them are already all over your website. They are professionalism, credibility, and proof. And in your response, you're going to convey all of that. The 4th thing they're looking for is leadership, and I'll show you how you do that. So let's assume your response is an email. And then how do you put that together? Well, it's done in 5 steps. And here they are. The first step is get ready to respond quickly. They're busy people. If you can't respond by the end of the day, or certainly like within the first 24 hours, then let them know by telling them that, thank you for reaching out for me, and I'll send you a response tomorrow or Monday. That just shows professionalism. Step 2 is do your research. So if this is a business person, this prospect, then go to the company website, go to their LinkedIn profile, do that research, find out where they fit in with this company and what is their experience and their expertise level. Prospects expect you to do this. And why this is so helpful and professional is because it stops you from asking questions that you should know the answer to. And it also helps you advance the whole cause because now you can ask more advanced and focused questions. Step 3 is answer directly and go the extra mile. Take it to the next level. So what I mean by that is lead them along. So you could ask them, where are you in the decision-making process? Is there a timeline? Do you have a deadline? And if they already gave you this information, then you can ask them or talk to them about what you will need in order to do the job well, what you would need. And when you do this, you're going to be helpful and gentle and kind about it. You don't want to demand information because they might not have it, and you don't want them to feel like they're incompetent. So what you could do is say, if you have these details, and then offer to fill in the gaps with your own recommendations. So that looks great because it makes you look credible. It shows that you have a process. This is how you work. And it also shows leadership. And here's why. The prospect's looking to you to lead, unless they've bought this service a million times before, and hopefully you'll be able to figure that out from the research. But they're looking up to you to lead them to the next steps. Step number 4 is proof. And this is the second last thing in your email, and it doesn't happen until you've finished making it all about them. It's been all about them up to now, but now this is your chance finally to talk about your skills and your experience. You could talk about, you could point them to your website where maybe you have relevant samples. You can mention those things. This is when you get the prospect starting to think what a good fit you might be. And it also shows your interest in this opportunity that they're waving in front of you, just going that extra mile. Step 5 is closing with an open loop. And what I mean by that is throwing the ball back in their court. Let's say you gave them a price quote. Then you could say, does this fit within your budget? Or how does this sound to you? And if this was just a get to know you request, then close it with a soft open loop using the word if. So this is about being professional and non-needy, which always looks good. You could say, if you would like to chat further. And what that does is prevent the prospect from feeling boxed in just because they wrote to you. Now they feel free to do whatever they want and, get back to you or not. It makes, when you look non-needy, you look professional. Well, freelancers, I hope that this 5-step approach helps you in writing your next email response when a prospect reaches out to you for the first time. And before you go, why don't you click the link below and you can download my 1-page checklist of these 5 steps. Now I will just let you get back to living and enjoying your freelance life.